Hey everybody, it's Matt from Union Horror Movies, and welcome to day 8 of my 31 Days of Horror. Again, a review a day for the month of October. And now we're on day 8. Whew! So, week is gone, and more to go. So I'm doing a film for you from 2012, put out by E1 Entertainment. It's a Canadian film, and it was actually a well-done zombie flick. And that's called 13 Eerie. I bought this as a blind buy, found it cheap, picked it up, watched it, loved it. This movie was actually really well done for what it is. Pretty much the synopsis of this movie is you have about 6 forensic students. They're trying to get into a job at the FBI. So they're kind of like in their final stages. A bunch of professors or whatnot have brought these 6 students to this island. In this island, they have different areas they have to go through. One is all these different kind of murder scenes. So there's each one is all different, and they're assigned to a group, and of course they have to go out and find the corpse, find how they got murdered and everything, and pretty much that's their final. Well, come to find out, there is other corpses on this island. Pretty much they're old prisoners. Come to find out, this island was also a biological testing facility for a nearby jail. This jail would test biological enhancements on lifers in prison. And all of them that were murdered, they just, shoved the body to the side, throw it in the mud or into the swamp. So there's actually other corpses on this island. So they're trying to figure out like which corpse is which and anything, but come to find out the corpses of the prisoners are now animated. We don't know how or why, they just all of a sudden come to life, and they start going after the forensic students and the teachers and everybody else that's on this little island. So now it's a fight for survival, and then I had to figure out how to stop them and survive. That's the synopsis of this movie. For bonus content, you have a making of featurettes, a photo gallery, and commentary with director and producer. And I'm trying to remember who directed this. I'm not going to try to remember who directed certain movies, but for a solid zombie flick, I can't even talk right. This was a spot on. I would probably give this an 8.5 to a 9 for watchability and fun time with this movie. If you're into zombie films, this is a definitely must into a collection. Try to find it. I think there's only a DVD. There is no Blu-ray. If there is, get either or. I just highly recommend grabbing this film. It's got a bunch of big name individuals right there. Sorry for the glare. I just don't feel like reading off their names. So yeah, 13 Eerie. Wow, what a surprise. Great blind buy purchase. So if I did a best of the blind buys, this would be one of them. Other than that, all practical effects, no CGI was used. Just the one gripe is we don't know how the corpses became animated. Was there a chemical in the ground that did something? Was it something that he touched or something like a disturbance? Or just because a certain timeline, because it's a biological, maybe at the time the whatever was injected into him decided, okay, this many years, you're going to come to life. We don't know. So it's just a second guess. You can use your own imagination on it. But definitely enjoy watching this flick, guys. Check out 13 Eerie from E1 Entertainment. Guys, thanks very much for watching for day 8 of my 31 Days of Horror. Again, please put your comments down below. Love to read those comments and respond to them. All right, guys. Thanks again. Have yourself a good one. Later.